Welcome to Uipath Training Session 8, PDF Automation. In this session, we will cover contents like installation of PDF packages and activities which are available in this package, like read PDF text and read PDF with OCR. Means the text out of the images. So in order to do that, let's go to Uipath Studio and see how do we install the PDF package. So just try to search PDF here. If you don't find it here, like we don't have this available because the package has not been installed yet. So just click on the manage packages and click on available and write PDF here. So you will see the PDF activity which comes pre-loaded with the Uipath Studio. You just have to install it. So just click on install and the package is installed now. So just cross it and search again here. So you just have to restart the Uipath Studio in order to activity. So just Uipath. Okay, search for PDF. So you will be able to find the PDF activity in your activity panel. Okay, so this is how we install the PDF packages. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to install the PDF packages. So now go back to the slide pack. Okay, so majorly we have two activities available in this PDF package. The first one is read PDF text. This activity is used to get the text out of the text PDF file. Means there would be a plain text on the PDF file which you can extract easily using this activity. And then we have another activity which is read PDF with OCR. For text images within a PDF files, a special activity read PDF with OCR is available. It outputs text as a string variable and enables you to use your preferred OCR engine like Abby, Microsoft or Google. So basically we have two OCR engine which are available in UiPath, which are free of course to use. Means the Microsoft and the Google engine, we say Tesseract engine from Google. These two engines are free to use up to some extent. So we will be working with Google or Microsoft. So let's go back to Uipath Studio and create one workflow to read the PDF text. Okay, I'm gonna drop this PDF file here, this PDF activity. So we are just reading the simple PDF text. So we should have one text PDF in place in order to work with. So I have one sample PDF file. I will show you that first. Okay, it's a PDF about PDF, but it's a simple PDF with the text. So we're gonna read this text out of this PDF file using the read PDF file activity. So here you need to define the path. You can select the file from here. So I have stored that file on desktop, which is PDF sample. Just select here and connect it to the start node. If you would have, so look at the properties of this activity. So if I selected all, means it will select all the pages. If I have like a 2-page or 3-page, you just have to write 1 2 5 1 2 3 or 1 2 1. If there is only one page, you can select all or one, so it will select only one page to read the file. So here you can define the range. Means if you have multiple pages, then you can simply write 1 to 5. Means first to 5 you want to read the pages out of the entire file. So here we have only one page at the moment, so just write all. Okay, and here you can pass the credentials like the file name, and if the file is password protected, then you can pass the password in here. So it will automatically type the password while opening the PDF, and it will read the text out of it. And here we have the output. So the output would be the string format. Just you can create a new variable here, PDF text. So we will show this PDF string in message box in order to ensure that it's working fine. Okay, and link this activity, and in the message here, PDF text. So as it's a text activity, so as we know that the message box activity accepts only string and text formats. So as this variable is already in the text format, so we need not to convert it to string. Okay, let's try to run this workflow. Here we go. It is very simple to get the data out of the plain PDF text. So we can see the data in here, and we can perform the further actions based on this data. So this is all about the reading PDF text out of plain PDF file, which is really easy. And now we'll leave it as it is, and we will delete this activity, because now we're gonna see how the read PDF file with OCR gonna work. So read PDF with OCR. So drag this activity here, and similarly you need to pass the path. First we're gonna look at the file, how it looks like. So I have just sample invoice, just a sample invoice, just to show you how it works. It's with some it's with the web, it's with one service, and the quantity, and then the price and all. Okay, so this is the PDF invoice which we're gonna read, because since it is a PDF, yeah, it can be read by the read PDF text easily. I'll also show you how it works. And delete this. So in the business and in the actual organization, or in the processes, you get the PDF invoices in the PDF format. So there it is very useful to implement. So I'm connecting it, and the same, which is PDF text. Okay, let's try to run it. Oh, I passed this different address. Okay, that should be the correct one. Okay, here we go. So we have everything in this string format. Its total price is 93, the bank name, the account name, the BSB number, and the status paid or not. So subtotal, so here you can see subtotal, text, and total. So out of it you can easily get the values in order to proceed further. Also you can see the services and all. If you go here, then you can see the address and the email address of the firm, and then here you can see the services, price. These are the columns here, and then down to it you can see the first would be the hours, and second would be the service. Hours are quantity, then the service, then the rate or something whatsoever we have available in this PDF. Okay, so this is how you work with invoices using the read PDF text. Okay, let me see if I would have one PDF file with the image and the text on it. Or also you can go and search sample PDF text image, or sample text image PDF. Okay, let's see what we have. The file is loading. I guess it's too heavy. It's taking too much time. Okay, here we go. We have only one PDF, the page. Let's download this file on desktop. Sample PDF with image. Okay, the desktop. So we're gonna read this text out of this image. So let's see how we can do it. Just remove this activity and drag the read PDF with OCR activity in here, and just select the file. Okay, this is the one, and here you need to drag the OCR engine. I always prefer Microsoft, but there is a competition between Google TestRate and Microsoft. But I found Microsoft is a little bit accurate than the TestRate engine. So just write Microsoft OCR. Just drag it here. Alright. And click on the activity and look at the properties. These looks the same like the read PDF text activity. Here you can create your own variable to store the data in. Okay, image data or image text. All right, and we will link this activity with this and start node with this, and in the message box we'll pass the new variable now, image text. This is a little bit slow because it actually routes the data from the image. It takes time, but it's always good because it's automatic. You don't have to do anything. You just have to format the data. That'll be your single, or we can say one time activity. Okay, so let's try to run it. Here we go. So as we can see here, it's not that accurate, but we can try. In order to do that more accurately, you can buy the license for Abby engine, which is the most accurate tool in the market at the moment for OCR. That's most accurate OCR engine in the market at the moment. So but we can still try with the different OCR engine. We just have to delete it and drag the Google test rate engine. Here, and let's see the results. It's taking time. Oh, as I've told you, it's not accurate, of course, but you can play with the Microsoft. It is for the simple images, like if I download something else, if I can find good image file, this is also a PDF file and it's just a sample. Let's see if it work. Sample image PDF file in the desktop. Okay, change the path. Okay, let's let's try with the Microsoft engine first. Okay, let's run it. Microsoft is more quick than the Google test rate, so it is pretty accurate. And from here, dear Peter, permit me to introduce you to the facility of decimal transmission. In the decimals, see, you can see it's pretty accurate. So you can also, so this is how you can get the text out of the images. This is scanned PDF file. This is basically scanned PDF file. Most of the things, like most of the invoices, are scanned. And if your quality, that depends upon the quality of the image. Basically the quality is really good on this image. So if the quality is really good, then the output would always be accurate. And you can also play with the OCR properties, engine properties. Like here you can scale up, scale down, and then the language. If it is in German, then you can choose German here, like DE. Or if it is Netherlands, you can select Dutch. So that depends upon the language of the OCR which you are getting. So it is very simple to get the text out of the PDF files, whether it is text file or is an image file. So this is how you can work with the PDF activities, and this is how you can automate the PDF. So that's all for today, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.